Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have decided, right? I have decided, I'm gonna play Ultimate Team differently now. Now, the way I'm gonna be playing Ultimate Team is gonna be strictly oriented around the quote unquote fun concept, right? Because the reason why I'm saying quote unquote fun concept is because the gameplay problems in the game is obviously a huge issue. But for me, it seems to be more of an issue when I have the meta players and they don't perform consistently well because depending on how the game plays, they're gonna react and move a certain way, right? So I've decided that I'm just gonna be like, hey, screw the meta, and I'm just gonna use teams or team or whatever it is that I have fun with because I have a relationship with these players in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like I have real life reasons why I have these cards in my squad, right? The only three people in this team that I don't necessarily have this bond with, right, is Mandi, Ter Stegen, and Longley, right? The reason being for that is because Eder Militao, FC Porto, and then the rest, or Corona, FC Porto, Saravia, FC Porto, and then the rest of them Portuguese, right? So we're going to see if we can work a way where we can get like a decent goalkeeper, center back, because goalkeeper is the only thing I can do is if they do like a special version of Marquisen's card, right? And, I can use him, and then they give Pep like a special version of a card too. And then, I can use Pep with Eder Militao. I wouldn't even be able to do that because Eder Militao needs the links with the Real Madrid and whatnot because he's not an FC Porto player anymore. But the back four is the way it is because it's still a usable back four, but it's not necessarily like 100% there just yet. I've decided to go this route, guys, because honestly, for me, as I was playing the game, I was like, dude, there is genuinely no point in me getting upset of trying. Because, guys, I am a person that has pride when it comes to gameplay, right? So when I am using meta players, my intention is to play the game in a meta fashion in regards to winning. Not necessarily to abuse the meta and use specific tactics or play EA's way of playing the game for me to score. It's more I just want to have fun with the game, go on and play a football match. Now, obviously, Division Rivals is going to be annoying to play in because I've relegated myself as much as possible. I think we're like around 1750 now, which is still very, very high. But I'm going to play around that general area now to see if I enjoy the game more. But I'm playing the Ultimate Team differently now. If I play Foot Champs, if I get future awards, this is how I'm going to play Ultimate Team. I'm just not going to... I'm not going to go after pure meta. Like, this team, there's obviously lots of problems in it already that you can see. But I just don't have the brain capacity to try to play with meta cards anymore. So I want to play the cards for fun. Portuguese teams, try to get Cristiano Ronaldo, Luis Figo, Eusebio. I could have gotten Rui Costa's card through the foot swaps icon thing, but the objectives are garbage to be able to get certain cards because they just make no sense for this concept of a video game, right? Or for this year's concept of a video game because the balance is just completely off. But it is what it is, right? I'm gonna try to play FIFA this way. I still have 133k to work with, so it's good to have like extra money on the side as well. But I am gonna be playing with this squad from now on. So custom tactics. I need to take out João Felix. I need to take out João Felix so that I can show you guys what I want to rock with in the team. So it's going to be... I don't know what I'm doing right now. Go to Custom Tactics. I'm going to show you guys what I want to try to rock with, right? So 4-2-3-1, different styles of 4-2-3-1. This is the more defensive approach if I need to hold on to a lead or whatever it is. These are... whose tactics are these again? It's Shari's tactics, the guy from Hashtag. Bruno Fernandes, we're going to go ahead and play him in the CDM position. He has a Hunter on him right now. I may want to put a Shadow on him. I'm actually going to before I do anything because I feel like that would be the best situation right now. I put a Hunter on him before, but I'm definitely going to give him a Shadow. Gonzalo Guedes is going to be playing the striker, and then Jesus Corona is going to be playing on the right side with that 5-star weak foot. So this is how I want to line up with the 4-2-3-1 in-game. Right? Looks pretty solid. I'm also going to change the kits as well to get like FC Porto kits or Portugal kits, and try to have fun that way as well. Rafael Guerreiro, I'm going to do that. Bruno Fernandes, I'm going to put into the CDM position. The striker position, I'm going to be rotating a lot. I am also going to try out Diogo Jota's card from Wolves because I think with the Deadeye, he could potentially be a very, very good striker because he does have the 5-star weak foot. as well as like the good dribbling already. So if I give him like a Hunter or something or a Deadeye, his pace isn't necessarily the best, but he does look like he can be a very, very usable card. So we'll definitely be looking into that for sure. So that's the 4-2-3-1 again. 4-2-2 setup. We will have Rui Costa playing, I guess, as a striker. I don't think it makes sense to play him anywhere else really. We'll put in Guerrero on the left side, Jesus Corona on the right, and then Rui Costa or Bruno Fernandes will playing in a CDM position, if we can go there. Gonzalo Guedes will play up top as a striker. We'll switch the positions, and then Bruno Fernandes will play on that side. Perfect. And then the 3-4-1-2 positions, we will be putting in... Oh, Mandi's still on my team. That's interesting, actually. We'll do this. Guerrero will play... Guerrero would be a really, really sick... a sick left mid, actually. So I actually may want to do something like this, with Corona playing as a striker with Guedes or something, you know? Or actually, it would have to be Rui Costa up top because of that pace situation. So we could do something like this too. Saravia will play on one side as well. And then Militao, Christian Longley. Yeah, so we'll line it up like this, right? These are the tactics I'm going to be using. The 4-2-3-1, I'm kind of like a little bit debating on this one because of the getting behind tactic. I don't know if I necessarily want to use that tactic because it's a little bit linear in regards to how players move. And I feel like player attributes definitely matters in regards to that. We're going to go ahead and do cover wing for Bruno Fernandes, but we're not going to be doing it for William Carvalho. And then we'll do the same thing for the other team here too, where William Carvalho will be playing the cover center, and then Bruno Fernandes will be covering the wings. And then we'll basically just take it from there, guys. This is kind of how I want to play FIFA, because I just feel like for me to be a content creator in this game, I feel like I'll enjoy the experience playing like this because, dudes, that team that I had before, that same general meta experience in FIFA, for me, is just not fun, right? And when you have those teams for such a long time, because gameplay rewards are terrible, right? Menu rewards are good, gameplay rewards are terrible. So, because you have to wait a full week for Division Rivals rewards. If you play foot drafts and you lose one, it's already not worth the time, right? So, just trying to find a balance right now, right? Some cards that I want to get in the future. Obviously, a Zebu would be a really good one. It sucks that I can't get Rui Costa because I have to do those specific objectives that make no sense in this game. But a Zebu would be obviously a great card to try to get in this team. I want to see if I can get Luis Figo's card because Luis Figo also has a very, very good card. I don't necessarily like his... I don't like this card too much. It's more like his one where he looks younger. I think this might be his Barcelona days, actually. Yeah, it looks like his Barcelona days. This is the one that I want to try him out. I want to try this card out because it's a right wing. If you look at his actual stats, they're quite decent, right? For me personally, his dribbling could maybe potentially small chance could be an issue. It might not be responsive enough, but with this card, I could see myself slapping like a Deadeye on him and then using him as my cam or something with a medium work rate, 4-star, minimum attributes boost, right? So I think a Deadeye on him would be really good. Or, because Deadeye gives him like significant shooting increases, but he also doesn't need 15 shooting. He only needs like a 10 or a 5. The shot power and the long shots would have to be increased. So maybe giving him the... Hawk card actually could be the beneficial thing to do, but you could see that he costs like 940k-ish, 890-ish. So, if I'm doing gameplay stuff and I can get this card in the future, that would be great. So Eusebio is one, Luis Figo is another. Midfielders, they would have to give one to Renato Sanchez, like a fun concept card for him, because there's not that many good midfielders right now, because right now you could see I'm using Bruno Fernandes and William Carvalho as my midfielders because there's not like crazy great ones to use right now. But Renato Sanchez, you can obviously see from his stats that he only requires one significant upgrade for him to be a very, very good card in FIFA. So he's one person I'm looking into. I'm trying to think of some other players here. Nelson Semedo is a Portuguese right back, so Longley already gets that chemistry link. So if I were to get like Luis Figo with Nelson Semedo on the right side, that'd be sick too. But obviously I want to use Corona because of the FC Porto links. Trying to think of like some of the players. Pepe could be a person that gets a good card, or Ruben Diaz if they do like a young prospects type of card, he could be very good too. I think Ruben Diaz also has an inform card if I'm not mistaken, or he has just the Champions League one. Ruben Diaz has a lot of potential to have a very decent card. I could see him getting like 74 pace with good defending and physical stats, and he could be a very usable card, especially since he is a medium high work rated player. So a lot of different stuff to look forward to in the future. When I looked at my regular team, I'm just like, oh, cool. If I get coins, I can literally replace one player, and oh, cool, I'm still using the same meta. Just I wasn't about that life. So for the rest of this year, I'm just gonna use teams for fun. I'm gonna try to get like Portuguese Liga NOS players, maybe put some Liverpool players in there because I love Liverpool. Get some cool concepts going with like other players if I get certain foot champs cards. We'll just take it from there. I want to make different teams. I want to play FIFA like I used to back in FIFA 15 when I had like 10 different squads and I wasn't only using one squad because I only had to use the meta all the time. So if I'm at a disadvantage, so be it. I honestly don't care. I just want to have fun with the game. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, dudes.